Well, Sydney's Anzac Dawn Service has taken place at the Cenotaph in Martin Place this morning as Australians gather to remember our fallen soldiers. The day marks the anniversary of the first major military action fought by Australian and New Zealand forces during World War I. And this year marks the anniversary of a number of battles, including the 80th anniversary of the bombing of Darwin and the Kokoda campaign. Major General Matthew Pearce delivered the Anzac commemoration address.
These campaigns, like all Australians have been committed to, are part of our national identity. They are filled with stories of ordinary Australians who pulled together despite adversity to support their mates and put their lives on the line to defend our national interests and secure a brighter future, free from intimidation from hostile forces.
Large-scale Anzac Day events have returned after a 2-year hiatus due to COVID restrictions. The Premier and the Opposition Leader laid a wreath on behalf of the people of New South Wales. Dominic Perrottet also led the dawn service with a poem.
The wearing years toil onward, but the ways of the world are wide. But you who have lost, remember, though these whom you have loved have died. Neither death nor the years can part you, nor the width of the world divide. And today, as you stand to salute them, they too will be here at your side.
Brisbane has held its traditional dawn service at the city's Shrine of Remembrance at Anzac Square in the CBD. Claire Todhunter is there for us this morning. Claire, this is Queensland's first restriction-free Anzac Day in three years, so what was the turnout like?
Well, Pete, I would certainly say numbers this morning have returned to pre-pandemic levels. My guess would be around 10,000 people filling Anzac Square here in the CBD. Two very busy streets on either side of Anzac Square, Ann Street and Adelaide Street, just filled with people long before the sun came up. That dawn service got underway at 4:28 this morning, with unrestricted public access and unticketed, attended by many high-profile dignitaries, including Jeanette Young, new governor here in Queensland, the former Chief Health Officer, and Premier Anastasia Palaszczuk, who laid a wreath on behalf of the people of Queensland. Now, this isn't only the first Anzac Day we've had in Australia since we began living with COVID, but it's the first since the war in Afghanistan did end as well. And the Minister for Veterans Affairs says it marks a new chapter in the Anzac history.
The stories of the Middle East campaigns of Iraq and Afghanistan are now very much part of our national story and our national history, and we have so much to be proud of. The men and women who served in Afghanistan defended freedom, and they went to fight terror, and we'll never know how many lives were saved because of their actions over there.
Pink, there is one tradition that hasn't gone ahead this year, and that is the march of the veterans from King George Square to Anzac Square at the commencement of the dawn service. The Anzac Day Commemoration Committee, who organises the dawn service here in Queensland, says the numbers have just been dwindling in recent years, and they have decided to discontinue that for that reason. However, the traditional RSL organised parade will still take place from 9:45 to 12:30 to be attended by a number of current and former ADF personnel. Further south on the Gold Coast, the Elephant Rock dawn service has gone ahead for the first time after a 2-year hiatus due to COVID, and that's had full numbers as well, around 15,000 people turning out this morning. A number of RAF Super Hornet jets will do flyovers all over Queensland today, including 2 here in the Brisbane CBD at 10:05 and again at 11:30.
OK, Claire Todhunter live in Brisbane, thank you.